You know, it's almost like your birthday with a package from China, so let's go. So in this video we are going to do this, let's say, overview of the Battletron gaming kit for your PC. So this is a very awesome but also a very good budget way to play awesome games on your PC. So if you're searching for a mousepad and speakers for let's say a keyboard, you name it, they got it. I purchased this from the Action Store here, so for the people in Europe we can find this on the Action Store, but there are many ways. I even found some of these products on eBay, for example. But nevertheless, let's do a little quick unboxing in the chit chat. I also did some Dutch reviews, so if you're Dutch like me, you can also check the Dutch reviews. Nevertheless, let's go! So we are going to begin this video with the gaming keyboard. So the gaming keyboard was €6.95. This is the cheapest game board I ever bought in my life. But that's the question, how does it feel? So let's do a little unboxing, and this is what you're going to get. It's quite basic. I must say I really like the touch of the keyboard. So it's pretty basic. It's just a membrane keyboard. The LED function is also pretty basic. So it's not really special. But yeah, what can we expect for €6.95? So with the LEDs, the light up feature, this is what you're going to get. A couple of colors. You can turn it on and off, but I don't know, or I didn't find out anyway to change the colors itself. They claim they have different colors, but it's pretty strange. I couldn't find anything in the manual or the box itself. This is what you're going to get. A cheap board with LEDs. The next product we having the gaming mouse. This is the budget edition, is also very cheap, but the question is what we're going to get is just a basic huge mouse with LED light up feature. So very curious how this thing is going to play. Also we're going to do an extended review if you want to of this, or you can check the Dutch channel. It feels quite nice, it feels very nice. It's a little bit big for my hands here. This part, if you're having smaller hands, it will be an issue, but on overall, if you feel the touch, it's just a cheap budget mouse. But I think if you're just searching for a quick and maybe cheap solution, this can be a very nice mouse for you. It's just a little bit similar like the gaming mouse I've reviewed here on the channel in the past. Let's say the mouse you buy from AliExpress for €4 or €5. So this is what you're going to get, and it will not get any better. So for a cheap way or solution to play games, it's just awesome. But if you're searching for some better stuff, you need to search a little bit further. I must say the light up feature is very nice, and it's very colorful and even very bright. So we're having this RGB light up feature that does a little bit fade out in different colors. There's no way so far I know for adjusting it, so what you see is what you're going to get. The next mouse is also a budget mouse, but this is more like the professional budget mouse, or I really love to call it. So this thing needs to be a little bit more professional or better quality. It's also very cheap. I think there is a couple of euro differences between the previous model I've reviewed and showed and this version. Look at the form factor, it's totally different, and also we're having 2 buttons extra. It looks a little bit more comfy, and that is something we're going to find out. So let's try it out, let's see how it feels. Yeah, the first thing that I'm noticing, this thing is way more comfortable in my hand. I got just normal size adult hands. If you're having very big hands, maybe the previous model would be a little bit better for you. But if you look at the clicks, of course it feels a little bit cheap, or it sounds quite cheap, but it's a cheap budget mouse. But if you compare it with the different mouse I've reviewed, and especially the previous budget edition, yeah, this is way better. I can tell you that. The question is, how is the light up feature? So if it comes to the light up feature, this is a little bit differently than the previous model. The other one was more like a freaking Christmas tree, and this thing is just, yeah, it's got a light up feature, and it looks very sleek and very cool. So that is something that I can really appreciate with this mouse. Alright, so the funny thing is, when I was working in the store, this was the first product that I grabbed from the Battletron gaming line. I really wanted to have a mousepad with LED, and the thing is pretty cheap. I was thinking, what are we going to get with this? Is this even a decent mousepad? So looking at this, it looks amazing. Very thick, 4mm thick, and what I really like about it, at the edge we're having this LED function. So if you can see it, you can just bend it. So I'm guessing it will not break very easily. So it feels very nice. So in general, it's a very cool product. And here you can see you need to put in the USB micro USB connection for activating the LED function. To be honest, I really love this LED function. It's now on the fade in, fade out function, but we're having 7 different colors and some extra options. So if you want to adjust it, you can just simply press a button and can adjust it. So in general, I really like the result, and combined with one of these mouses, it looks pretty damn cool. Alright, so that brings us to the Battletron speakers. It's a very long time that I bought some speakers, and this is just a basic stereo set, not with a subwoofer, a 2.1 if they're calling it, if I'm saying it correctly. So this gaming speaker set can be a fun upgrade if you just have a laptop or you just have a PC with a monitor without any speaker inside, because that happens nowadays very often. So it's just a basic 2x3 watt. As you can see here, it's got quite a big magnet on the speaker. It's just an, oops, it's stuck. But it is just great little speaker inside this cabinet, and this weighs quite heavy, to be honest. Alright, so it also got LEDs, so that would be very cool. We're going to connect it to the laptop, and I'm going to give you a small sample how they are going to sound. Alright, so that was a little bit of an overview. I hooked it up all. Let's bring it together and just let's play some games and let's see how it plays.
Ready for battle.
Alright, so I must say it plays very nice. I really like the keyboard, the touch of it, and the mouse click is just great.
Yeah, it's all fun and games.
For a budget kit
eye.
like this, I am very impressed. Alright, let's play a little bit of Serious Sam. And what I also noticed with the speaker, even because of it's a tiny, very tiny speaker, it's still very loud. The mid and high is very good. It's still got a tiny little bit of bass, but for the money and for the little speaker, this is what we're going to get.
Yeah, baby.
Alright, so this is a very long time that I play this game. Orcs Must Die. I'm calling it, this thing had a sequel. Nevertheless, this is more like a tower defense and shooter combination. It's a very cool game. But again, I just wanted to play some random games with the keyboard and to show you how it works. Alright, so this was more like a quick overview of the product. In general, I'm pretty excited about this because it's very budget, but it works like a charm. So I can do some more English extended reviews of the product if you like. I also did some Dutch videos, so if you're from the Netherlands like me, you can also check the Dutch channel where I upload videos. I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channels. Yes, to the channels, because I have multiple channels. I have also a gaming channel, a Dutch channel, and of course this one. Nevertheless, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and it will be great to see you in the next one.